What's up, Sports to the Bone family? Welcome to another live show. I'm your host, Lennox, aka Sports to the Bone. All right, so I just want to say a shout out to everybody. Hope you all are doing okay. Hope you all had a wonderful day and is ready to, talk some sports. And hope you all are gearing up for this fifth and final T20 game between West Indies and Australia. Yeah, man. Hopefully, we'll have a couple of persons on with us tonight. But we're going to get down to business, man, in short order. So you know the golden rule, guys. As soon as you come on, just please go ahead, hit that like button. If you can tell somebody that Sports to the Bone is live, you can go right ahead and let them know that we are live and broadcasting, as they would say. All right, so I see contact 20 in the house. Always early, Adrian also early. All right, so just three of us in the building so far. All right, I could take a time and go and work until the others come in. So contact 20 say, hold on. Contact 20 is saying, I say Australia win again tonight. All right, so contact 20 is predicting that Australia will be winning this one tonight again. And the fact of the matter, though, contact 20 is that they sort of got some momentum from that last game that was played. So we have to be careful. All right, Adrian in the house, Kevin D in the house. Big up yourself, Kevin D. And Jaden is also in the house. All right, Jaden is saying West Indies will defeat will. I'm seeing defines. West Indies, I think he's saying defend. All right, so Jaden is saying West Indies will defend the World Cup. All right, Jaden, so West Indies will be able to go out and outplay those teams and defend the World Cup. That would be a good feeling, yes. Daniel in the house. Daniel say, I hope we play a team strong enough to win tonight. That psychological advantage is important before the ODIs. We don't want to be giving Aussies momentum. Yeah, that is indeed truth, Daniel. And I remember you saying that on the live. I think you are the same person that had said it in the live that we did yesterday evening, the short live, saying that we definitely need to see if we can go out there and win the game tonight, so as to make sure that we don't give them any sort of advantage going into the ODIs. All right, guys, the link is in the description below, but I am not ready to open it as yet. All right, so please, I'm asking you, if you want to come on and have a talk, we're going to wait until further down. All right, I'm going to use I'm going to be live for about an hour and 20 minutes thereabout. That would take us close to when the game is about to start. So I'm going to be using that time to read the comments and to try and interact with the persons that are typing. So for the ones that want to actually come on the stream, we're going to do that maybe in the last 10 to 15 minutes of the program, all right? Because at the end of the day, I don't want persons to be typing away and I am not getting a chance to read them. All right, Kaden say good evening, bro. Yeah, Kaden, big up. I think Kaden is joining us from Guyana. Big up. Adrian says, so at the World Cup, we need to win 3 out of 4 games to get into the semis. All right. Richard Stevens says, Sports to the Bone. London calling. The bowling will be covered tonight, plus more. Plus more. Your dream World 11 looked a little light, but is that the case with any lineup we choose? The problem with that though, Richard, is that I don't know. I don't really see anybody else that I could put in. That is the issue that I am having. It might be a bit light, but I don't see anybody else. Other players are there, yes, but are they knocking down the door in a way that they can come into the 11? I doubt it. Where the batsmen are concerned, we don't really have a lot of batsmen that are knocking down the door that if you drop a man, this man will maybe come in and perform. We don't really have that. So we start working with what we have. Jaden is saying West Indies will win the series. All right. 4-2, but I know 6 games. Maybe I mean 4-1. Kevin D said next week is the hundreds. Or next week the hundreds are gone. All right. We're going to see if we can look at a couple of the games them Kevin D. Daniel said the bowling needs to be a lot better tonight. If O'Shane especially plays, he needs to up his game significantly. I would like to see Bravo back instead of Hussein and Hetty in place of Fletcher. Those would be two good changes, Daniel. Two good changes. I wouldn't have any problem with those changes at all. To sort of bring back Bravo in to stabilize things to as I say get us some sort of advantage going into the final. Sorry, going into the ODI series. And it would be nice to bring in back Hetmeyer for Fletcher because I would have given Fletcher about 3 games on the track, and he's not really performing as yet. So I don't know. Naruto Addiction said just reach. Big up yourself, Naruto Addiction. Welcome to the program. All right. All right. So I am assuming that a couple of persons would have seen the video that I uploaded maybe about a hour ago or so. Just talking about I was just talking about the groupings. I didn't go down in depth with it because I wanted to save it for the live. You understand? So I just brushed on it a little bit. I didn't want to divulge too much. So we're going to be taking a look at that also. Adrian said, I think if we bat first, we should aim for 200. That would be a good score to aim for, but will we be able to get it? That's another thing. Sports Addiction said the biggest problem in the group is England team. Not to say the others aren't, but England will be the problem. That's what I was having a conversation with a friend of mine today, and I was telling him that England white ball team is really good. Persons are saying that it's in the UAE, so it's a strong possibility that they might not fire. But at the end of the day, all teams will have to go there and play. So separate and apart from your India and your Sri Lanka and those teams, everybody will have the same sort of conditions. So the Australia, the South Africa, and all of these teams will have to play in the same conditions. So I'm a bit worried about them guys. And by now you guys would see that I try. I'm not saying that I don't go off emotions, but I try when I'm doing the program like this. I try to go off stats and facts. And if I am looking at England team, guys, I have to be honest. Team is pretty strong. I did the top 10 the other day, and they have a couple of players in there. I think their opening batsman Milan is the #1 ranked T20 batsman, if I'm not mistaken. Adil Rashid is also there as the #3 T20 bowler, I think. And they have a couple of guys that are extremely good. So we definitely have to be careful. All right, Richard said, O'Shane Thomas, how easy did you and the others go on him? I saw highlights. He looks overweight. The best was having a real okay. Tina Best was having a real go at his fitness, not good look thoughts. As regards to O'Shane Thomas, Richard, he's still not where we would want to see him where his fitness is concerned. That is one of the main problem why he wasn't bowling good in the first place. He had a lot of persons attributing it to the accident that he had, saying that since that he put on a lot of weight and thing, but his fitness definitely needs to get better. But I am sort of wondering the West Indies would have had him in the high performance camp for maybe about 2 months. They had him working with him, so I doubt they were working on his pace. His pace is there, so I'm not sure why they weren't able to get him a little bit trimmer and a little bit, get him bowling with a little bit more control. But we sort of went in on him, on the last live, but we did it with the knowledge that it was his first game back, so he's definitely going to need to work on his fitness. Hardball said just like how expect better from Hector, the same with Thomas. All right, boss. Jaden said they will have to take Rutherford to the World Cup because he is a good batsman who can also bowl. All right. Who is this now? Vishal, hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I think it's Vishal say, hi, can you give a shout out to Navinit? He's your big fan. Shout out to Navinit. Hope I'm pronouncing the name, guys, correctly. You know, from time to time, I would always say, guys, I am not spitefully doing it. If it is not English, I might not pronounce it as good as you guys would expect. All right. Well, not to say it's not English, but you know, yeah, man. So shout out to Navnit. I'm not sure who that person is, but more than likely they are joining us from India. So shout out. Mm. Oh, I'm trying to catch up back with the comments, guys. All right, Moses say West Indies can beat any. Yeah. All right, Kevin D said it's going to be harder to beat Aussie in the World Cup with the stars back. All right. Daniel Ling says, Sports to the bone. What's your playing 11 for tonight game? I would bring in back Bravo for O'Shane Thomas. So we maybe wouldn't have any, well, we'd have Catchell as the out and out pace. I would bring in back Bravo and you know, I would drop Fletcher and bring in back hold on. Hussein play too. No, well, I would give O'Shane. I'll go and give O'Shane another game. But this isn't the first game that Hussein is getting. So maybe I would bring in back Bravo for Hussein and then drop Fletcher and bring in back Hetmeyer. And then the others remain. Richard said that T20 lineup seems to have a finisher's heavy feel about it. Convince me about Hetty's abilities in anchoring and innings. His fitness in running is a concern. What say you? I'm not sure if his fitness is really a concern right now, because I want to tell you, in the couple of innings that he would have played, he was one of the main batsmen that was actually trying to rotate the strike, and he didn't really have much issue rotating the strike. And as regards to picking the gap, he is one of those players that is capable of picking the gap. So I don't really have a problem with him right now. His fitness maybe can get a little better, but he's not too far off some of the other guys that I see in the team. Moses said West Indies can beat any team in the world, but they will have to play some good cricket to do that. Yeah, man. Visual said England haven't taken this series against Pakistan seriously. Their best team with Butler, Stokes, and Archer, Rashid will be much better. And I want to tell you, it's not that they didn't take it seriously, Vishal. A couple of the guys came down with some illness, so they had to withdraw. And the guys that they sent in, they did pretty well. Daniel said any team can win the World Cup, but the teams I fear most are England, India, and uh, hold on, are England, India, and New Zealand. All right. And he's saying that England and India have firepower almost as much as we do, but they play smarter cricket more consistently. Exactly, Daniel. Exactly. All right. Next comment, sir. Shakar says, sir, predict today's man of the match. All right. All right. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know if Hetmeyer coming back in, but if Hetmeyer is back in, Hetmeyer is going to be the man of the match if he's coming back, if he comes back in. All right. Contact 20 say O'Shane looks slimmer than he used to be, but how is Tino best criticizing a bowler when O'Shane and Tino have the same problem of accuracy and no direction or control, no variation either? No, no. Remember, contact 20. I had said this the other day. Even though Mr. Tino might have not been the best, when he was bowling. Remember, he's now an analyst, so he's able to point out certain things. It would be like me, sitting here on a couch. I have never played professional cricket a day in my life, and I can look on a couple of things and criticize it. So, if I am able to do that, then I don't think it is fair for us to say that Tino Best, he wasn't a good bowler, but yet still he's criticizing. No, man. Maybe he wasn't the best of bowler, but at least he's in a different work now. And him not being the best back then, doesn't mean that he's not capable of pointing out certain ththings. Because as I said, I have never played professional cricket, and I am able to look at, you know, things just like how you guys are able to look at things and say, boy, that is not too right. You understand? So we don't want to seem too harsh. Naruto Addiction says, Sports to the Bone. You already know I love anime, but your videos inspired me so much that I had to start a cricket channel too. Just pray for me. Yeah, man, Naruto Addiction, not a problem, man. It is always good. It is always good to have youngsters trying their hands at what they love. So if it is the case that you like cricket that much, you go ahead and do it. You probably want to do your anime thing still. But you know, man, from I don't know, you see you get a little bit of inspiration. So that is good. Go ahead and do your thing, man. Do your thing. Jaffa Archer and his fitness is very crucial to England's success for the T20 World Cup. Their bowling isn't as good as their batting. Yeah, man. And I think Archer was suffering from an elbow issue. Was it an elbow issue or a shoulder problem? And you know, they had rest, you know, he had taken some time to rest. I am hoping that he will recuperate in time, because I like to see him bowling. You know, he does it very effortlessly. You know, so I am hoping that he will come back into the mix. Contact 20 say, I rather Myers than Rutherford, to be honest. Depends on CPL. All right, Kaden say, how will you win this game? All right, so Kaden, just the same thing like the first, second, and the third game, man. Complete cricket, taking the singles, playing the boundaries when we can. Adil says, Sports to the Bone. Sorry for being late. All right, Adil, we are here, man. We are here. Richard says, Sports to the Bone. One and all, who are for you the real trustworthy brains in our West Indies T20 team? You must Dwayne Bravo, of course, and Pollard. Pollard has a good T20 brain. I'm by no means going to disrespect Pollard. When Pollard is out there, you can see him thinking and trying things. But Bravo, for me, Bravo is a man like this where he's a critical thinker on his feet, you know. You understand? So Bravo and Pollard, I would say. Just give me a second, guys. I'm trying to catch up back with the comments. All right, Contact 20 says, Sports to the Bone. A group with South Africa, Australia, and England is a hard group. India group looks much better. Well, to be honest, our group is a bit challenging, man. Our group is a bit challenging. New Zealand is a team to fear because they have some good bowlers. Yes, but they might not, you know, they don't have a complete team. Well, let me not say a complete team, but their bowling is way much stronger than the batting. You understand? And boy, anywhere you take it, the World Cup won't be challenging, but our group look a bit tough still, to be honest. Sports Addiction say, yes, Thomas needs some game time. Yeah, man, and for those who remember, Sports Addiction Entertainment is another Jamaican YouTuber, you know, does a lot of cricket videos, so you can check him out also. Contact 20 say, I would give Thomas another chance, although I expect him to be expensive. I expect wickets from him. All right. Or say, I'm Sri Lanka. Oh, okay, you're supporting from Sri Lanka. Nice to have you in the house. Always good to know that the platform is reaching all over the world, you know. All right, Kevin D say, I want them to use the same format as FIFA World Cup for the T20 Cricket World Cup. All right, Kevin D. And you're saying with more teams. All right. I'm coming down to the comments, guys. All right. Next comment say, Vishal say, who are your 4 semi-finalists for T20 World Cup? I feel New Zealand are dark horses. I think this question was asked the other day, you know, and I know my West Indian supporters are going to knock me, but I am just giving a prediction, guys. Emotionally, if I'm going to speak from a place of emotion, I would definitely want West Indies to be there. But out and out right now, maybe I would say England, India. I think I had said Australia and New Zealand. I think that's what I had said. I know that we have a good team to make it, but I'm still not certain we are consistent enough. And it goes without saying, guys, I want us to make it, but this is prediction. Sports, you make prediction doesn't necessarily mean that your team will win. Will end up, you know, be on the top. But those are the four teams that I would go with. Contact 20 say New Zealand, England, West Indies, and India will be in the semi-finals. I feel all right. Contact, I hear you. Jaden say West Indies in Group 1 with South Africa, Australia, and England. Who will take the other two spot? This group will test best West Indies batting and bowling. Yeah. Remember, two of the teams from the associate will come in. Daniel said in the UAE, I feel that Pacers may be less effective and teams with top spinners will have the advantage. I hope someone like Monty can step up in the CPL to partner Walsh. Yeah. Daniel, that is indeed true. As regards to the spinners maybe dominating down there in the UAE, but as I say, we don't really have a lot of top class spinners. So hopefully we will see something from the CPL and somebody like a Monty, as I say, will step up. Harry is saying West Indies have the players to go all the way in T20 World Cup, but they have to play as game situation requires rotation of strike, turn one into twos. Sports to the bone, keep up the good work, bro. From Trinidad. Yeah, man. Thanks for your input. Let me see who that is again. Harry Potter. One for Harry Potter. Yeah, man. That is indeed true. We have the team to go all the way, but we're gonna have to play situational cricket. Make sure we do what is necessary at the time. Kaden is saying, how much score you? We're asking, how much you think we'll score? If we bat first, maybe we will. I don't see this as a high scoring game. Maybe if West Indies bat first, we will maybe get about 169, 170, and we will defend it. I'm hoping. Richard says, Sports to the bone, tell them an analyst or pundit has every right and the knowledge to call it as see. It's had a couple of pieces of advice for a T20 team for the World Cup. What would they be? It's basically the same advice that I have been given in that I have given out from the other day. Sorry guys. Feel the chota stick me. Yeah, man, it's basically the same thing though, Richard. First things first, make sure that you do what is best for the team. And this one would go for the captain and the coach. Make sure you pick the team that you believe will perform on merit. Don't pick a man because of his reputation and because of what the fans will want. Pick a man based on his form going into the tournament. So that is it for the selectors. As regards to the players, they just need to go in, settle down, know that it's 120 deliveries. You cannot let 20 or 30 of those 100 deliveries with that ball. Rotate the strike when the boundary come, you hit the boundaries. Our openers have to maximize in the power play. Lendl Simmons, we don't want him to play down 5 balls and then get frustrated on the last ball and try to play a rush shot. And it goes for all the other players. So it's basically the same things that I have been saying, Richard. All right, let me see if I can catch up on the comments. Kaden said G. Naruto Addiction says sports addiction entertainment. It's called cricket addiction with a picture of She-Hope on it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Adil says sports to the bone. I think Afghanistan will upset some big team in the World Cup and they could make it in the semi-finals. Remember, Afghanistan, the only team to beat West Indies in last World Cup. Remember, what I'm thinking about still, Adil, I am not sure if they're batting. Well, they have a couple of youngsters that can bat, but the spinners, they have some real top class spinners, So those spinners might tie down a lot of team, Can you imagine 3 of the spinners playing and getting each of them getting all 2 for 20, 2 for 15 and all of that. So as you say, Adil, they might cause some issues, but I'm not sure if they will be able to go all the way though, based on their batting. Contact 20 say I agree on analysts should analyze, but when you had the same problem in your career, then you should be less harsh on that particular issue and sympathize with the player. All right. I'll go in. All right, Contact 20. I hear you. Contact 20 say and O'Shane and Tino similarities. All right, Contact, I hear you. I give my opinion on that one already. So I'm not going over I'm not going to overrule your opinion. I hear you. I agree with Contact 20. Tino shouldn't be criticizing current players. He hasn't learned anything when bowled in the tournament. In India last year, he bowled the same wayward manner when he was playing. All right. Jaden, so what happened to Brathwaite? I think I answer this question every night on the live. Kirk Brathwaite is currently in England playing in a league that is going on over there. It's going to be hard for him to force back his way in the final 11. He's a all rounder. We have people like Russell, Allen, Bravo. Those guys are ahead of him right now. Naruto Addiction say, I trust West Indies, but they are not consistent, consecutive enough to win the World Cup. All right. Richard said, it just crossed my mind, sports to the bone. Pressure. To what extent do you feel West Indies are under pressure in this World Cup? Are we underdogs? Who has the most pressure on them coming into the tournament, India or England? I don't think West Indies will have the pressure on them of defending. You understand? We are the defending champions, yes. So more than likely, commentators are going to say, all right, West Indies is the defending champions. There are a lot of superstars. But I think India will be under most pressure to deliver, especially in conditions that will favor them with their captain Virat Kohli expected to win a title. I think they will be under a lot of pressure. And England, they have been performing pretty well at the T20 level. I think they are ranked #1. They have some good players, so they will go in with some pressure also. But generally speaking, I'm thinking that India might be under the most pressure to bring something. That is my opinion. Well, I reach up on the comments. All right, very good. Just let me get a little water, guys, please. All right, good. All right, Sports Addiction and Entertainment say yes. Afghanistan them have some extreme good spinners. So UAE is the right place for them. Let's see how do they don't play against Windies. Okay, I said hope they don't play against Windies. No man. At the end of the day, as we said the other day, still you have to find strategies and ways of getting advantage. But if we're going to the World Cup to win the World Cup on a team like Afghanistan come on, we have to knock them, man. We have to cramp them. We have to try and cramp them. But yeah. I think we catch up on the comments. But yeah, man, guys, I am definitely looking forward to this World Cup. I am hoping that our players will come, as they would say, will come to the party or will give us a good showing. In the video that I did yesterday, or was it this morning, talking about my possible playing 11 for the World Cup. A couple of persons went in and was saying that right now, boy, they don't know what I'm talking about. Why I wouldn't put Narayan in the final 11? Why Narayan not in the 11 and all of that? But you see, I would have spent some time on this program and I would have explained exactly why Narayan don't just walk back in my playing 11. As a matter of fact, I will go as far as to say, maybe you guys that are on all the while will know that I am repeating it. But for those who are new, I will go as far as say if Narayan don't come in the CPL and perform very well, and same thing in the IPL, I won't even give him a plane on the seat. The way he will go to UAE in my books or on my books is if he buys his own ticket and goes to watch the tournament. You understand? But that is my opinion at the end of the day, and I am no expert, so it might not come to that. They might do something else. Hardball say coaching, analyze, no have nothing to do with you. Can play the game good or not, or if them can play the game any at all. Yeah. Hardball say facts, just facts. Yeah, hardball, of course. And sometimes when I'm saying these things, guys, I'm speaking from experience, right? Because from time to time, I like to share a little thing about myself with you guys. As you know, a coach, right? Separate and apart from a teaching job, a coach football, a coach cricket, a coach track and field, right? And I also coach a little bit of volleyball and thing. And I love football, guys. Let me tell you this. I love football. And I watch a lot of it. but I cannot play football to save my life. You understand? I cannot play football to save my life, guys. And I can tell you that if I get a set of youths to train for a couple of months, I can set them up tactically to win games and to execute the, certain skills in the right way. And I don't know how to kick a ball. So that is the same sort of analogy or sort of reasoning or rationale I would use to say that, if a man wasn't too good in his playing days, maybe he can even become a better a better coach or a better commentator, analyst. So, from time to time, I put myself in people's shoes. As I said, guys, I coach a lot and I get some amount of success from the youngsters. And if you put me out on the field, I cannot run, I cannot play football, and I can play a little bit of cricket, yes. So I would know a little bit about that. But the other sports that I teach and coach, I can't play them. You understand? So sometimes we have to be a little bit, but I respect the opinion still. Like I just say go. Richard say, I love those pieces of advice you gave to the double I to the West Indies. Sports to the bone and contact and Henry made me read Tino Best. You mentioned you had a couple of places left to fill. The CPL, how credible is it? Can surprise arise? I am hoping that surprises will arise. Yes, I am hoping that surprises will arise. That's why in my playing 11, I had left in my squad. I left out 2 spots. So I hear a lot of people calling for Rutherford and Brandon King and all of those guys and Shanda Paul, Hemorrhage and those guys. So if they come in now, they want to perform well and can get a spot. Narayan, since as people believe that he is the all in all. I rate him as a spinner when he was performing. So if he is able to come and perform again, I wouldn't have a problem to give him a spot. So, I might be reserving a spot for him. Winston said they should bring back Sinclair. I think he is a better bowler than Hussein, I think he said. Sports Addiction said, I still feel the Windies still need a number 3. Not to take anything from Gale, but we need someone who is consistent with structuring and innings. Yeah, sports addiction. I was saying the same thing in my video this morning. I had given him the spot, yes, but I'm a bit iffy. But the problem is I don't have anybody that is really scoring some runs. So I don't know if it is going to be a case where they will let Hetmeyer come up to 3, let Puran bat at 4, and Pollard come at 5. I don't know, but we definitely need somebody at 3 that is dependable. Moses said West Indies will need to play good cricket. They are a team that can surprise you. Doesn't matter which team is the number 1 in the world, they can beat them. Yeah, man, Moses, you are indeed correct. Hardball say why people keep calling for Narayan and the current not good to our 3 years. Narayan already. And you see that is it in a hardball. Every day I have to answer the same question where Narayan is concerned. And it's the same problem I am having with the senior players, all the senior players. I know that they would have done well previously. But if you cannot show me that you are capable, me can't put you in the starting lineup. That is the thing, And as me say, I might be a harsh man where this is concerned, but if you're not performing, I can't put you in there. You understand? Maybe it's because I'm not a gambling man why I wouldn't do that. So my perspective is a little bit different. Next comment say West Indies can definitely win the World Cup. They play better when they have issues against them, like the issues with the cricket board, feel them up, fired them up last time. Alright, Christina, contact 20 say I need Puran to find form tonight. I can't remember last time he scored a 50 in a professional game. Would be nice to see Puran come into some form, yes. Hardball says sports to the bone. Line up some honey and lime if you drink after and before your life, cause me see what go on. Yeah, hardball. Look at man when me damage me throat I talk about the same thing them rasta. People hit the like button now. You know how long me on the live 30 minutes attack and only 37 persons come on. And now hit the like so people can know so we're on. Richard say play. Hold on, your comment gone. Richard say playing on the seat. Oh, okay, look, Narayan will either show himself equipped or not. what encouragement do you give to students to students to do yeah, hold on there, guys. Sometime I miss which part there now because of the bright light. Let me come again. Um so Richard is asking, what encouragement do you give to students re team spirit, playing hard but fair? Can individuals be selfish within teams? All right. You see, coaching is done on different levels. I coach youngsters, so one of the most important thing that you have to drive home, to them is the unity, the team spirit, and the oneness. From time to time, you will find a one or two player that will be outstanding, that will definitely win a game for you. But you cannot behave as if that player is the beginning and end of everything. You understand? That is when you're coaching school youngsters, because you don't want the others to get in them shell and start feeling like, say, boy, you're not getting enough attention. You want to have a one or two trump card that you can depend on, yes, but team at the junior level, at the primary level, at the high school level, team spirit is something that should definitely be taught to the youngsters. They are not yet professionals, so this is where you develop them where that is concerned. And that is the sort of model that I use. I don't know if it is right, but that is what I use. Daniel said, my problem with Narayan is that his approach gives the impression that he's not too keen to play for West Indies. He never missed an IPL. He needs to show us the hunger. Reputation is not enough. Exactly, Daniel. Exactly. And if he's worried about the international game, then he needs, as I say, he needs to show that he needs to put out effort and show that he's willing to risk it all. Henry said, up sport to the bone, just a forward. Yeah, man, no problem, Henry. We are here. So while you come in, just go ahead and drop what you want us to read, man. Not a problem. All right. Hold on, guys. I try to catch up on the comments, man. All right, Contact 20 says, sports to the bone. Would you drop Fletcher or play him tonight? Honestly, I would just go with the same team we played last night. To be honest, though, I was one of them that was calling for Fletcher about 3 games, and the trot he hasn't impressed. I would bring back Hetty to try and see if we can seal the deal in the last game here. Daniel Ling said, I think Shea Hope is the answer for the number 3 spot for the World Cup. Gale is not performing. Big names doesn't win the game. Performance does. All right, Daniel Link, and that is why in my list that I put out this morning, I left 2 slots. So somebody like a Shea Hope, what he now needs to do is to dominate in the CPL. Once he dominates in the CPL, we can say, all right, this man, we're going to bring this man. You understand? We know that he's capable of rotating the strike, doing this, doing that, based on what you would have seen at the 50 over level. But want to see him do it in the CPL, and then I will definitely I wouldn't have any problem giving him one of my slots that I had reserved. Taylor is saying, where Narayan is concerned, it is a matter of what have you done for me lately. Call up Ned and Monty to go with Walsh. All right, Ned and Monty gonna have to do some work in the CPL also. Harbour says, sports to the bone. Harsh facts are just facts. That's why I'm here long as I'm not busy. Most people don't like reality. Notice when I did say you did go drop Gale, me couldn't say nothing because you have to live in reality. Of course, hardball, and from that point, Mrs. You really understand what I go on. You're one of them, man. I have a friend that we grew up together with. We actually call him Gale. From we're going to high school, we call him Gale until now. You can just imagine how the man love Gale. You understand? And I can imagine that you're a man like that really rate Gale and respect Gale. And from the year you say, boy, you wouldn't have a problem with that because he's not performing. You understand? Mrs. Harry is in the cricket. And I went ahead and I said, all right, the man make a 60 the other day, so we have to give him another chance, give him a chance. If he fail on a couple of runs, then we have to rotate him out, just like any other player. I just saw cricket going on, man. Contact is saying to Danny that Shea Hope has no outstanding CPL season. He shouldn't be in the T20 team. I feel Hetty can cement that number 3 place for himself when Gale moves on. All right. I am thinking Hetmeyer will eventually get it. But if Shea Hope goes and dominates CPL, that's why I'm a lot of people calling a lot of names, that's why I'm saying, guys, I reserve a couple of spots. So let them go and prove themselves in the CPL, and then we can discuss it. Sport Addiction Entertainment say, guys, all I know that Narayan has a reputation, but he has not performed over the couple months, or a year for the Windies, etc. Yeah. Moses said Jamaica win one. Hold on there. Jamaica win one, last one in the Gold Cup. You know that I think they were supposed to play. I didn't even see that game going on. What were they supposed to play Guadeloupe? Them really lose against Guadeloupe? Was it Guadeloupe? I know that we won against Suriname 2-0, but I didn't get a chance to see what happened in the next game. Contact 20 say I think Hetty and McCoy are ruled out of the squad at least. That's what I read before the last T20. Oh yes, Contact. I didn't remember that Hetmeyer was carrying a little niggle, Not sure if he's out of his squad totally, but I didn't remember that he was carrying a little bit of niggle. Yeah. So Fletcher might end up play again. Richard say, Puran, I must press you. Read the Christian Soldier. What is wrong with a risk-free innings? I can see him piercing through hit sixes only to be caught. Can't be Shiv or Shandopal. No man, it's not a matter of it's not a matter of no, it's not a matter of say if him can be Shiv or Shandopal. Why Richard in easy here. Watch I comment. Gone star. Hold on there, guys, just bear with me. Who this? Hardball? Oh, Hardball say, but hope for Gale no make no sense cause him never do good in T20. But if him can prove himself in CPL, but if can prove himself, okay, in CPL, but what if Gale dominate the IPL? Hope now go have no hope. Exactly. If Gale go and dominate, then hope now go have no hope, as I say. But that is why I use this line of argument to deal with the question. When people say sports to the bone, what do you think about Shea Hope coming into the team to play in that number 3 role? I respect Shea Hope as a player, yes, but he has not really shown me that he's really a T20 cricketer. You understand? So let him go and show me in the CPL, and I will have no issue to give him a spot in my squad. Moses said they lost. All right, so Jamaica lose. Jaja. Henry said I don't think Gale would be from the number 3. Would be from the number 3 spot for any of the series or the World Cup. I think Gale is in the team for a motivational reason. Okay, so the team is that strong. Henry. So we can play a man solely because of motivation. Danny say it's only 13 minutes in the game. Jamaica no lose yet. Oh, I was wondering if the game actually played earlier today, and I missed it. So why the man I say Jamaica lose? We're going to come back, man. We're going to come back. We are definitely going to come back. I didn't remember that the game was going on. I would be watching it in the meantime. Richard said, "Love the student advice. Great answer. Football question. Can you understand why why Rashford or Sancho would feel a way about representing England in light of the it's coming home narrative?" Well, on it. Let me see if we can understand what you are saying. Football question. Can you understand why a Rashford or Sancho would feel a way about representing England in light of the it's coming home narrative? I'm wondering if you mean that solely because they missed their penalty and they didn't manage to win the title. I'm not sure I understand what you are saying, but generally speaking, those are guys that I think they are proud to represent their country. You understand? They are good professionals. They do very well at the club level where international football is concerned. I think this will not break them, but it will build them and they will continue. I'm not sure if I understand, Richard, the question. Hardball said the match are go on. No, the football sports the one. What are your thoughts on Hector? Cause what are your thoughts on Hector? Cause not to even Tivoli midfielder him can make. Hold on. What are your thoughts on Hector? Cause to me not even Tivoli midfield him can make. Oh, I want to tell you, hardball. Hector is not my favorite midfielder. I remember the first time. I don't know. They say when I see something for the first time, it stick with you. I don't know. Maybe this is it. The first time I saw Hector, the first time he came in the team, I was actually at the National Stadium watching him. I don't remember who we were playing, and if it was Mexico, I don't remember who we were playing a couple of years ago. And Hector gave away a ball right in front of the goal, and the man him score. From that, my mind just turned on him. But generally speaking, he I think people might be looking for more from him solely on the fact that he was a Chelsea player, a player that Chelsea owned, if I'm not mistaken, and had loaned out. I think that was the case. So a lot of persons were expecting a lot from him, but I am not the biggest fan of him, to be honest. Dre said we need to put up a week. We need to put up a weak performance tonight. Don't show the Aussies no more cause we playing them in the World Cup. So I say you want to show them a week. The man them already know the team still, so we don't know if losing it. Well, easy. Next comment say Fletcher is playing from 2008, average 20 after 50 T20, 33-year-old, not a full-time keeper. 14 ODI average after 25 ODI. Fail in CPL, Big Bash League, still gets chances again and again before Hetmeyer. Well, as I said, guys, I think this might be his last run in the team. You understand? Jaden says sorry about the comeback. Yeah, Jaden. The game not finish yet, man. So you can't see them lose. You make me hard skip a beat a while ago, If I had known that the game was going on, I would have definitely live stream it, and go and look at it while I'm doing this live here. But not even I realize. Stay humble say Gale will be opening for the Patriots, most likely not batting at 3. So if he performs in the CPL, it will be as an opener, not at 3. That Wind is looking for. Yeah, I think maybe he and Evan Lewis will end up opening for them. Yes. Yeah. Fletcher is the big. Marcus said Fletcher need to go. Sports Addiction Entertainment said Dre, why say so? We need to let them fear us in the World Cup. Well, I'm not lose to no team because me know me I go play them in the World Cup, What's that? Taylor says Sports to the Bone, the game with Jamaica is tied at 1-1, 16 minutes. Little bit of time gone, man. I tell them don't want to watch the game, guys. If I not to sound away still, but if I had remembered that the game was going to be played, maybe I would all do the live a little bit earlier because they don't want to watch the game in a start. Richard says Sports to the Bone. I was asking about Nicholas Poor and batting role and style. Can't you see him playing like the great Shanda Paul? Yes, I was asking just that Sancho and Rashford. It's so sad what they endure. Yeah, man. Yeah. Nicholas Pooran is naturally an attacking player. Him playing a Shanda Paul role, I don't really see it. It's not that he doesn't have the capability. His natural instinct is to attack. He's capable of playing different shots, playing pace, playing spin, yes. But I don't see him being a man to stand up and bat for 3 days like what Schiff would do. I don't really see it based on the type of player that he is. Naruto Addiction says, Sports to the Bone, remember to remind them to like the video. Naruto Addiction, every now and again I stop and tell them, but for some reason, they're not doing it. I don't know why. They're not liking it. So I just doing the live until the live finish. we just come off and go on. Because the people them not like the video, them a fight against me. Hardball said the footballer go on now. Me mean sports to the bone. One thing me know, you have some great viewers when them see Jamaica lose before the game finish. Yeah, hardball, cause me I wonder. Oh, go on. Why me I tell you guys right now, me start sweat. Cause I wanted to watch the game, you know, man. Jano start. Contact 20 say bring back Dwayne Smith for Fletcher. Next comment say, what is your favorite IPL team? Think I would have answered this on a couple of occasions. I usually like to see RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore, and I do have a problem with the KKRs neither, Yeah, man. But I don't necessarily have an out and out favorite IPL team, as I would have said. There are a couple of teams that I like to support, but it depends on the team that Jamaicans are playing for. That is how I support the IPL, depending on the teams that my guys are playing for. Kian say how Russell not playing in the ODI. I guess they think his fuse is a bit too short. Jaden say, I see Jamaica versus US in the finals in the Gold Cup. All right. And the problem, the last two times that went to the finals, we were actually beaten by US and Mexico. So I hope we can go all the way this time. Contact 20 say, Kian, I have the same question. Why is Russell not playing ODIs for us? I don't know. Maybe them thinking fuse too short. Danny Link say, all right, hardball and contact 20. I bet them have to bring Shea Hope to the World Cup. Gale is not consistent. Somebody will go perform in the CPL to take his spot. Like I said, big name or pass record don't win match. And Danny Link, if once somebody I wouldn't mind a younger player come up and perform in the CPL that can go in the team. You understand? I would mind if somebody come up and perform. But until we see it, we have to just go and scratch your head. But I wouldn't mind. Russell not playing. Okay, same. Next comment say, will Darren Bravo play? He is named in the squad. I want him to bat at 4 and why Hussein and K Sinclair. Hold on there. Will Darren Bravo play? He is named in the squad. I want him to bat at 4 and why Akil Hussein and okay, Kevin Sinclair. Okay. We're not sure what's happening with Bravo. Why Bravo? Bravo sort of let me down here, man. Henry said, I think West Indies just decide that they are going to just select the team squad around Chris Gale. The thing is, West Indies players and other cricketing nations around the world drives fear in bowler. Okay, all right. Guys, every now and again, I might say I miss a 1 or 2 word when I'm reading, but it's because they light it directly in my eye, all right? Richard say, on athletics, on a case of future principle, would you endorse a policy of allowing, oh boy, your comment gone. Let me see if I can find it back. Of allowing reigning Olympic champions to be able to defend their title. I say yes. What say you, peeps? Apologies, yeah. Richard, I think you're referring to the wild card. That is something that they definitely can think about it, because if and they would have to think on it based on situation. Say for example, a defended 100-meter champion in the Olympic is still in prime form and they end up missing out on their national trials and they don't get to go. You see, once they were performing up to a good level before they got injured, then you can give them a what you would call it, a wild card. But just to give a man a wild card because they are not performing, that would be a bit funny. Because let me use cricket for example. Look at Carlos Brathwaite. Suppose we were supposed to use Carlos Brathwaite's last innings in the World Cup to give him a wild card to be in the starting 11 now. What would happen? I know it's two different sports, but that just clicked in my mind, so I started to use it. What if we were supposed to use Carlos Brathwaite last innings 4 years ago and give him a wild card to be in this final 11? How would we work that? So as regards to Olympic now, it's a 4 year cycle. So if a man is still performing well, he's doing well on the regionals and on the circuit, Diamond League, whatever the leagues are going on, and him not really make him national team. Once he's performing well leading up to that, then you can give him a wild card, in my opinion. Daniel said, I see Bravo. Daniel said, I see Bravo as the tactician and motivator in the team. There is an extra buoyancy and confidence in the team when he is on the field. He should play tonight for sure. All right, Daniel. Daniel seeing the thing, man. Daniel seeing what go on. Dwayne Bravo is definitely the tactician out there. Not saying Pollard isn't one, because we would have seen him outfox a lot of people, especially in the CPL. But for me, Bravo is a master, man. Hardball says, sports to the bone. That's true. If Gale dominates open for the Patriots, he might go open for the West Indies. Gale mainly because them know him can turn any time to win a match. You see, once him open for the Patriots and dominate, then more than likely they probably will turn to him, because they know that Simmons can bat at 3 also. And Simmons might be a bit more comfortable there. And Lendl Simmons is also somebody that more than likely going to perform in the CPL. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see. Contact 20 say, I just realized that Olympics is next week. Shakari Richardson really dropped the ball there. Her coach must be angry. Coach must feel away, yes, but so it go. Rutherford should be a look in during the CPL. What do you think, sports to the bone? What I say now, where Rutherford is concerned, I've heard his name a lot. His name is being called up about getting a chance in the squad. So what I want him to do, go and show that he's class in the CPL. Once he outperforms, once he dominates in the CPL, then I have no problem with him getting a spot. That is why I do my thing, guys. It is equal opportunity for everybody. Equal opportunity. There are a couple of players that have been playing international cricket from the other day. They are doing well, and we expect them to do well in the CPL, so they are going to be automatic pick. But there are some other players that they should audition, take the opportunity, perform well, and show us that it's not only ability, but you are capable. And I will have no problem to give you a slot. Richard said, read the universe, boss. I did some reflecting. The only person to stop Gale from going to, going to the T20 World Cup is Gale himself. If he feels the will be a weak link, he will back down. Agree? Yeah, I agree. If he feels he might be a weak link, but based on the sort of confidence and the sort of person that I know Gale to be, he won't ever think of himself as a weak link. So if that is what will stop him, it won't stop him. He will be going then. Kian said, Charles need to come back. Johnson Charles, I don't have a problem with people saying that a player needs to come back. Let him come in the CPL, outperform the other openers in the CPL, and I will definitely give him a spot. Not a problem. Once he comes and outperform the other openers, I will definitely give him a slot. No problem. All right. Grant say, Leon Bailey score. Jaja, yo, peeps. Jesus Christ, man. Boy, nah, lie to you, no, peeps. I'm going to give you some real facts. You see, if I had remember that the football was going on, but that boy I can't know, me I telling you the truth. Them say honesty is the best policy. Me I telling you the truth, man. Me would that boy I can't know if me did not remember say the football I play. January. But I'm go on still, because you guys are always here with me, Hardball say, me can bet everything. Hope can outshine Gale in CPL. Judgment Day would have come. I don't that I go up, I don't him outshine Gale. He might play some good knock, yes, but he's not definitely wired to play T20, so it's highly unlikely. Not impossible though. Moses say Olympic and cricket World Cup in 1 year. Yeah, man, it's going to be a feast, Shakar say Messi or Ronaldo. Boy, this is a loaded question, you know. A lot of my friends them knock me for this, you know. All right, I'm a Manchester United fan, so obviously people are going to think that I'm going to say that Ronaldo is better than Messi because I am a Manchester United and a Real Madrid supporter, right? But this is my thing. Where natural ability is concerned, I am thinking that Messi is a notch ahead of Ronaldo. But what I would use to put Ronaldo up there and maybe to put him as equal is the fact that he's a complete footballer. If we're talking about heading the ball, kicking the ball with the right foot, left foot, his dribbling overall performance, you know, start to put him up there. But if you want somebody that can win your football game, Ronaldo is totally self-motivated, yes, but Messi has that pass over him. Ronaldo, if he's on the end of a ball, more than likely he will hit the net, he will score. Similarly to Messi. But if Messi is deep or coming in off the wing, he's more likely to find a clinical pass to a forward to score. So the two of them have their strength and their weaknesses. But if we're talking about just mesmerizing football, I would say that Messi is a little bit ahead of him, in my opinion. Jaden said, I'm going to a country that don't even play cricket that much. Well, you say you're going to a country. Who to tell you can be the man to go there and change things. Henry said, and I think they want to win the World Cup with Gale so he can go out with another record holder player to be world winner. So he can go out with another record. Okay. Oldest player to win a World Cup. That would be nice. Richard said, Carlos Brathwaite, look, you know, easy sports to the bone. That's low blow. That even Fury would apologize for. Yeah, man. Contact. I think that there is no smoke. Okay, without fire. But you know, easy, you know. Yes, no smoke without fire. Nelson said they should give Darren Bravo a chance in T20 squad. Yeah, man. Maybe let him outperform the other players in the CPL, and I would have no problem to bring him in the squad. Not a problem at all. There are, as I said, there are a couple of slots up for grabs, but let them outperform each other in the CPL, and we'll give them the slot. Rahil said, "Do you reckon Sunil Narayan makes his way back for T20 World Cup? If he does well, in the CPL and in the IPL, they might think about using him. But where things stands right now, he's not in my squad." Henry says some misspelling would be in some of my comment. No problem, man. Comment once I can read it, once I can understand what you're saying. Comment of my comment. Working and watching as a lifeguard, I have to have my eyes on guess is 90% the time there are going to be a few mistakes. Yeah, man, not a problem, Henry. Once I can read what you are saying, I don't have a problem because I am no good speller myself. So that is no problem at all. Once I can make out what you are saying. And I would advise you to watch those guests that you are watching here. Because water, people cannot hold on for water, and so make sure you watch them. Contact 20 say, sports to the bone, turn on the TV and watch, man. Which channel is it on? Which channel is the game going on? You know, is because I know it's almost halftime. I was just waiting and saying that when halftime come, I might just watch the second half. By that, the live will finish. What about Jerome Taylor? Good vibes. Jerome Taylor, he has actually retired from he's basically out of the West Indies team. I don't know if down there in St. Elizabeth where he's from, he's playing any sort of cricket, but you know, Jerome Taylor is basically out of cricket right now where West Indies is concerned. Kian say, what? Oh, okay, same question. Cricket football is on. So it's 1-1 in 34 minutes. Well, I'm me mute it, guys. Hey, I told you guys, I would definitely have to find it, you know. When I tell you guys that I love football, you know, it's almost the same love that I have for cricket. you know, it was bothering me that the football was going on and I wasn't able to see it. So no, it is on now. So I can rest peacefully now. Kevin D said, how will you manage to watch the Gold Cup and West Indies versus Australia same time? I will find a way. The TV and the laptop will be on the same time. The good thing is that my wife isn't at home at the moment, so I don't have to worry about what she want to watch. The cricket will be on the laptop and the football will be going on the TV, and I'll turn down one of them. Me not play now. You think me play, Kevin? Hard boss says sports to the bone. That's why me not tell you nothing about the football from early, cause me want watch the live, cause me don't miss it about 2 times. Yeah, me love football, but me love cricket more. But better playing the football. Okay, you better play that the football. May I tell you hardball? May I tell you the truth? Anybody knows say football going on? Me damn boycott, no stay there. See me turn it on now. Richard said, excuse me, sports to the bone. Me gone for check the Jamaica game. Yeah, man. No, I'll still say that watch from another source. Read the GOAT discussion. Lara or Tenduka, Neymar or Mbappe. I think Mbappe is overrated. I wouldn't say Mbappe is overrated. I would say that, you see, Mbappe is a youngster and he has achieved a whole lot. I think he's about 2021 now. So when we are going to say he's overrated, let us put age with it. The man is about 21. He has already won the World Cup. He has won a couple of League One titles. But here's why a lot of people won't put him ahead of Neymar, even though he's playing in the same league as Neymar. He will have to go and play in the English league or in the Spanish league for people to really put him up there. You understand? So that is it where Mbappe is concerned. He will have to go and play in a tougher league, win the tougher league, and also win the Champions League. Out of biasness, I might go for Brian Lara over the little master, Nelson say he does play good in CPL though. I don't remember who we're talking about again, Nelson. Jaden said West Indies versus India in the World Cup final. That will be a game to watch. Let's hope we get there. Shakar said West Indies batting. Oh, so we win we okay. All right. Grant said in FS in the US. All right. Adrian said we're batting first. Good choice. All right, so we're going to be batting first. Hope we can put some runs on the board. Medan said, what do you think of Brandon King in place of Andre Fletcher? Let Brandon King, if Brandon King should come in and replace Andre Fletcher now, that would just me being biased because he hasn't put up the numbers recently. Didn't do anything in the CPL. I think the last Super 50 that was played, he didn't do anything either. He's a talented youngster, somebody that did well a couple seasons ago, but the last CPL and the last regional 50 over that was played, I think he didn't do anything much. So dropping Fletcher for Brandon King wouldn't be much different. The only difference would be that he would be replaced. Fletcher would be replaced by a younger man. I don't see any difference with the runs though. Kian said Gale need to open. Jaden Moses said 23 minutes for the game to start. Yeah, man, I soon will let you go, guys. Henry said, how the SDC are going? I only played one game before I leave Jamaica. I want to tell you, saying I hear that the SDC is going on, But here, I am actually in Kingston. I'm not seeing a lot of it. But Senton, where I am from, goal, Jesus Christ. Senton, where I am from, I hear that teams are doing pretty well down there. I hear that a couple teams, one of the teams that I support down there at Senton, they're actually making their way to the semifinals. So I'm not sure what's happening. Sports to the bone, where they must say they must keep the faith. For me wouldn't make no sense me tired I repeat Gale in the team because him still play a good level and cause a threat to the other team as him show in the IPL. Yeah, hard boy, more and Gale make some runs, man. Me not no problem with him in there still, cause you don't know Gale I'm a boy, but want to make some runs. Kevin D said, Kylian Mbappe or Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland is a clinical finisher, very good, but I doubt I would pick Mbappe over him. Hear what? If I'm looking for a complete football, I would pick him Mbappe over him. The difference though, guys, Mbappe, I would call him, he can play as a forward, but I would call Erling Haaland a traditional number 9, an out and out goal scorer. A man like a Carlos Tevez, a man like a Drogba. Mbappe would be more like a Cristiano Ronaldo, a Neymar, those sort of guys that play on the wing and cut in. You understand? Nelson said Darren Bravo. Bravo, okay. What Bravo usually do good in the CPL, man. So hopefully this CPL, him do a little thing and then him can get in, you know. Hey, John, what you say? Darren Bravo in? Darren Bravo probably do a little thing, man. Hardball say, I hope Gail no combat until me reach home so me can watch him. What you say, Hardball? You want reach home before Gail? Shakar say, are you a batsman or a bowler? Fast or spin, lefty or right hand? As I said, I'm no outstanding cricketer. I have mastered a couple of the skills. You know, when I used to play, I used to bowl a little bit of medium pace. I could also bat. When I used to go to high school, I was mostly a batting all-rounder. You know, I played a little when I was at college. Wasn't really good though. Could make the team. You know, but I also can bowl a little leg spin and half spin. Nothing too good. No, I am not really good at all. Just a little medium pace bowler that can bat. Richard say Haaland is a different type of player from Mbappe. Yeah, man. Total different type of player. Haaland is more like a DD Drogba, out and out goal scorer. Sports addiction say I am a Sentan man too. Never know you from countryside. Yeah, man, I said me a Sentan come from, man. Just that you know school and work take me in the town. But me a Sentan man. From Sentan too, from Exchange, but living in New York City, Miss Yard too. From Exchange, you come from Exchange. Tell them all of the time when Booker team beat up Exchange. That you must tell them about. Tell them when Booker team beat up Exchange. Tell them about that. Jaden said, is Jamaica going to the FIFA World Cup? We're gonna have to win our qualifiers. You know, remember we're gonna have to go through qualifications first. Jaden. Nelson said Darren Bravo in the team tonight. Whoa, just saw it. I don't have a problem with it because is he in for Fletcher though? Is he in for Fletcher? I don't really have a problem with it because Hetmeyer is injured, I think, and Fletcher isn't firing. So give Darren Bravo a chance. I don't have a problem with it, to be honest. Richard said, how can Jamaica improve their prospect of reaching another World Cup? Have Jamaica underperformed in recent history? I see there are quite a few English-based Jamaica JA options. Will you welcome them? Yeah, man. Me not have no problem, man. Not a problem. A World Cup me you want going, I don't have a problem. Once you are eligible to play for Jamaica and you are playing at a good level, I have no problem. Tough luck on my local lads. If my local lads are good enough, then they will make the team. That is why I see it, you know, guys. Some people said full up the team of local lads. I have no problem. Once you're a Jamaican, once you're playing football and you can make the team play for the team, I welcome them with open arms. Yeah, man, I welcome them with open arms, man. Nelson said, no, this spinner. Which spinner? Jesus Christ, Fletcher and I team still. What you say, he's in for the spinner. Which one of the spinner? Akil Hussein. Jesus Christ, man, him really left. Man, him really bring it. The batting wasn't really the problem, you know, man. Why Fletcher is there? The man, him really, Jesus Christ. Hardball say, cause me see you put a post out a smokehouse. Me da wonder, maybe me will see you one of the day pass through. Oh, yeah, man, Hardball. Yeah, man, you know, say, wife did start to bring me out for a little birthday treat, you know? Yeah, man, but I'm my place, man, I'm my place. Sentan my place, man. Go to school at Sentan and all of them things there, you know? Yeah, man. Kevin D said Erling Haaland made 43 appearances and 40 goals with Borussia Dortmund. I just want one I went in and some research. Yeah, man, Kevin D, the man is a different beast, man. I am so sorry that we weren't able to sign him. He was supposed to sign for Manchester United, actually, you know. Guys, I soon let you go, you know. I soon come off so we can go ahead and tune up for the cricket. You know, but just discussing the topics as they come on. Erling Haaland was supposed to come on, you know, but apart, I am thinking if at the time we had a good coach, I'm thinking that maybe his agent would have entrusted him to us. But because we had you know, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, maybe his agent didn't trust him to develop Erling Haaland. If we had somebody like maybe a Jurgen Klopp, a Pep Guardiola, maybe a Conte, you know, a strategist, somebody that is good tactically, maybe we would have gotten Erling Haaland. Guys, even from Norway, where our coach is from, and we still weren't able to seal the deal. Just goes to show that maybe, you know, they don't too trust the manager. All right, Nelson. Jaden said cricket is more easy to get in the team than football. All right. Man, my beat Fletcher. Marcus said, why Fletcher there again? This is the last chance ever. Why I'm thinking he shouldn't even play. Henry said just one change in the team. So okay, so just Bravo come in for the spinner. Jaden said good night to everyone going to watch the game. Yeah, man, Jaden. All right, I soon let you go. I just reading a couple comments and then I let you guys go. Kevin D said Kevin D said I want him for Barca, but money is a problem. No man, Barcelona people them not really want to win anything, man. You had the man to win the league the other day and sell him, Suarez. I have Brathwaite a strike. Richard said Gareth Southgate is seen as a defensive-minded manager. Some says it's hard for him to change, even with that rich attacking talent. How tough is it to change your approach as a coach cricket time? Yeah, man. I want to tell you, you know, you see, once you're a coach and you come up with a formula that wins for you, no matter what anybody said, you are going to stick with it. And let us remember, guys, Gareth Southgate is the first coach to get England to a final since maybe 1966. So his what do you call it? You know, his strategies works, but it just didn't work in the final. He went defensive too early, scored an early goal and goal, scored an early goal and went defensive. That wasn't good at all. All right, I'll just read in a couple of comments, guys, and then we shut out. Hardball say Madrid but Alan man monster forward. Yeah, man. Have everything you would like in a striker. Yeah, man. Height, aggression, right foot, left foot, everything. Mr. Lover said Darren Bravo, Fabian Allen, Oshane Thomas, Walsh, Jr., Louis Simmons, Gail Russell, Poor and Catchell. Yeah, man, Mr. Lover. We had said that only one change. Because Fletcher can't make even club team. I don't like how Fletcher bat at all, guys. Shaka said, what's going on? What's going to be the batting order today? I'm not seeing it, but the same thing I would assume. Maybe what's his name, Lewis and Simmons opening, Gale at 3, you know, come down. They maybe can shuffle it up as they go along. Nice live, big up. Maybe you won't be nice. As I said, nice live, big up. Maybe you won't even bat. All right. Cricket time. All right. All right, guys. We're going to leave it right there. Zane. All right. It's now 6:20. 10 minutes for me to get something to drink, get something to go and munch and tune up the cricket. All right, guys. It was indeed a pleasure to have you guys on. I mean, it wasn't a lot of persons, but the couple of persons that were on, I really appreciate it, guys. I am definitely going to be going on. As you can hear, I just turned on the laptop with the football is going on. So I'm out, guys. Zane, we are going to be watch out for the video tomorrow morning, guys. I am going to be talking about it and hopefully we can go live tomorrow to discuss the series. For those who are wondering about the football, it's now halftime 1-1. All right. So Big up on yourself, guys. I'm out.